Welcome to Movie Recaps with Brian. Subscribe below for daily recaps. Today, we're recapping 28 Years Later, directed by Danny Boyle. In the moody, windswept highlands of Scotland, young Jimmy Crystal, played by Jack O'Connell, bolts through mist and heather as the primal howls of the infected echo behind him. He stumbles into his father's stone church, expecting sanctuary. Instead, he finds Reverend Crystal on his knees, praying feverishly as if enraptured. The walls drip with blood-red light through stained glass depictions of saints and martyrs. The infected pound the doors. With trembling hands, the Reverend removes his wooden crucifix necklace, an heirloom carved with runes of early Celtic faith, and presses it into Jimmy's palm. "This is not the end," he whispers. "It's the threshing floor." As the doors splinter open and his father walks calmly into the fray, Jimmy flees through the back vestry, tears and fire reflecting in his eyes. On Lindisfarne, the last known haven in the UK, survivors live by the rhythm of tides and scripture. Amid stone ruins and hand-stitched banners that blend Celtic, Christian, and post-collapse symbology, Jamie, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, a forager hardened by guilt, prepares his 12-year-old son Spike, played by Alfie Williams, for the ancient ritual of the Tide Walk, a harrowing test of manhood requiring a venture onto the mainland. Isla, played by Jodie Comer, Jamie's wife, once a botanist and now increasingly unresponsive, drifts between lucidity and silence. The community calls her blessed, or touched. But Spike has seen the way her hands tremble when no one is looking. He notices Jamie spending more time with Rosie, the village's warm-eyed schoolteacher who runs classes in Gaelic and ethics. The ritual is meant to unite father and son, but tension ripples between them. On the mainland, while hunting, Spike stumbles upon a mutated infected, restrained and carved with the name Jimmy. It watches them with a strange intelligence. When they are attacked by a swarm led by an alpha, played by Chai Lewis Perry, an almost mythic figure among the infected, Jamie and Spike are forced into a derelict shepherd's cottage. Spike sees foreign quarantine boats in the distance, proof the world beyond watches waits. They escape the alpha thanks to Lindisfarne's ancient ballista defenses, a relic of Viking times. The village celebrates Spike's first kill, but the boy feels no pride. He confronts Jamie about his affair and his refusal to seek help for Isla. Jamie's face hardens. Kelson is a death chaser, not a healer. He sees art in corpses. Spike's plan is desperate and rash. He burns a barn as a distraction and slips away with Isla at dawn. In the burned husk of a chapel, lit by a stained glass rose window now jagged with rot, Spike falls asleep while on watch. A snarling infected nearly kills him, but Isla, her illness masked by a terrifying clarity, kills it with a rusted iron candelabra, whispering botanical names for the flowers growing through the pews. They are saved by Eric Sundqvist, played by Edvin Riding, a disillusioned Swedish sailor with a NATO patch stitched crudely into his parka. He carries a modified harpoon gun and speaks of a failed international rescue mission. "You're all ghosts," he says. "Only your island doesn't know it yet." While resting in a forgotten abbey, the trio comes across a pregnant infected. Isla insists they help her. The baby is born apparently normal, crying and pink. Eric's terror overrides reason. He threatens to kill it. In the chaos, the alpha, revealed to be the father, crashes through the rafters and beheads Eric in a single balletic strike. Enter Dr. Ian Kelson, played by Ralph Fiennes, like a prophet from the grave, pale, robed, and wielding a dart rifle. He calms the alpha, Samson, he calls him, and explains they share a bond. Two creations from humanity's collapse. Kelson leads them to a towering ossuary monument made from human remains, bleached by salt and tide. It's a cathedral of death, a place of reverence, not madness. He teaches Spike and Isla the phrase, memento mori, and its gentler twin, memento amoris. Remember that you are loved. That night, Kelson confirms Isla is dying, advanced, untreatable cancer. She knew, of course. She had wanted Spike to have memories of her alive, not withering. She requests euthanasia by tincture, and Spike agrees, breaking down as he clutches the crucifix Jimmy once wore. After her death, Kelson bleaches and polishes her skull, placing it reverently at the top of the monument. So she may watch over those who still walk, he murmurs. But peace is brief. Samson returns, his loyalty fractured by grief. He infiltrates the ossuary and attacks. Spike wounds him with Kelson's dart rifle and saves the doctor. Kelson tells Spike, "Take the girl. Let love live." Spike leaves the baby girl, now named Isla, swaddled on the village steps with a note. "She is clean. She is ours. I will return when I am more than what I've seen." Jamie weeps as he watches Spike walk into the rising fog of the causeway, but the sea cuts off any pursuit. The camera lingers on the newborn's eyes, deep blue and blinking. Then cuts to Spike walking past the ruins of the church where Jimmy once fled, the crucifix around his neck glinting in the new dawn. The rage virus is not gone, but nor is hope. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe below to watch more movie recaps with Brian. Comment below which movie you'd like to see recapped next.